Long ago, when the princess grew up, the queen sent her to marry a prince in another land. She packed jewelry, fine dresses, and a golden cup. The queen gave her a white cloth with 3 drops of her blood on and said, "Keep this close to your heart. It will protect you wherever you go." The princess rode her horse Falada beside her maid through green hills for many days. One day the princess asked the maid to please fetch her some water. But the maid said sharply, "If you want water, get it yourself." So the princess knelt by the brook and drank water with her hand. She said nothing. As they neared the end of their journey, the maid grew proud and wicked. She said to the princess, "Take off your royal clothes. I will be the princess now, and you will be my servant." The poor princess was frightened, so she obeyed, for she was alone and far from home. The maid dressed in the royal gown and rode Falada to the prince's castle, while the true princess followed behind in silence. When they arrived, the prince welcomed the false bride, thinking she was the princess. The real princess was sent to help a boy named Conrad to tend to geese by the meadow, and so the princess became known as the Goose Girl. Every morning she passes through the gate where Falada's head hung. The princess would whisper, "Oh, Falada hanging there." And the horse's head would answer softly, "Oh, princess passing fair." If your mother but knew your fate, her heart would surely break. The princess would wipe her tears and go on with the geese. One day, Conrad tried to pluck a strand of her hair. She cried, "Blow, wind, blow." Take Conrad's hat and let it go. The wind rushed down and blew his hat far away. Conrad ran to the king and told him about the horse head and the wind. The king went and watched her, and saw her speak to the horse head and call the wind. That night he asked her gently, "Tell me who you really are." She told him about her mother, the white cloth, and the maid. The next day, he called the false bride before the court. He asked, "What punishment should one deserve who betrays her mistress and steals her place?" "She should go to jail for life." The king replied, "You have judged yourself." When the prince saw her, he knew she was the real bride. The wedding was celebrated with joy and music throughout the land. And she and the prince ruled wisely and lived happily ever after. Although Falada was gone, she always remembered his faithful heart. The end.
Thank you for watching, like, and subscribe.